Look at this sentence. How many cats are there? How many gardens are there? The answer is 1. The words a and the mean one. These words are called articles, indefinite and definite, and are used when there is one thing. Now look at this sentence. This sentence is wrong. Why? Because milk is not one thing. You can have one cat, or 2 cats, or many cats. But you cannot have one milk, 2 milks, or many milks. In grammatical terms, cat is a countable noun, while milk is a mass noun. To correct this mistake, we must remove the article. Now look at this sentence. This sentence is wrong because, again, science is a mass noun. You cannot have one science or 2 sciences or many sciences. To correct this sentence, we must remove the article. Now look at this sentence. This sentence is correct. If we remove the sentence is wrong. Why? Although there is more than one glass, there is one set or group of glasses. Only this particular set was a gift. If you broke these glasses and replaced them with an identical set, you would no longer be able to say the glasses on that shelf were a gift. Now compare these sentences. Both of these sentences are correct, but they mean different things. In the first sentence, we're saying that any stuff in that cupboard, now or in the future, belongs to Tom. In other words, it is Tom's cupboard. In the second sentence, we're saying only that the particular items in the cupboard at this time belong to Tom. Look at this sentence. This sentence is wrong. Why? Although we are identifying one colour of cat, we are not talking about one particular group of black cats. Rather, we are talking generally about all black cats, so there should be no article. Now imagine that you're looking at a group of 4 cats. 2 of them are white, 2 of them are black. You say, "The black cats are my favourite." Is this correct? Yes. Now you're not talking about black cats in general. You're talking specifically about this pair of black cats. Perhaps if it were a different pair of black cats, you would say the white cats were your favourite. Perhaps if a pair of ginger cats were in the group, you would say that they were your favourite. It might be that your preference for the black cats is not due to their colour, but due to some other characteristic that these particular cats have. For example, these black cats might have beautiful eyes. The point is, you're not talking about cats in general, you're referring specifically to the cats in this group. The choice of whether to use a or the comes down to what the listener or reader knows, not what you know. Imagine you say this. Why does this sentence use a, not the? Because there are millions of chocolates in the world, and the listener does not know which of these chocolates your friend gave you. Next, you say this. Here you refer to the chocolate because now the listener knows which chocolate you are referring to. The one your friend gave you. Now you say this. Here you say the because by definition there is only one last chocolate. Therefore, it is clear to the listener which chocolate you mean. Now, imagine you go to a job interview. You're late, and explain your lateness by saying, "The car wouldn't start." Is this correct? Yes. Although you have not mentioned this car before, it is obvious to the listener that you mean your car. Saying the car is like saying my car. Here's another example. Here, again, it is clear to the listener that you're referring to the particular train that you took. Saying the train is just like saying my train. Look at this sentence. Is there a toilet in this scenario? No. The phrase "go to the toilet" refers to the action of relieving oneself. No actual toilet is required. Now look at this sentence. In this scenario, there is an actual toilet situated behind a tree. Now compare these two sentences. Which sentence sounds more natural? The answer is the first sentence. Again, the phrase "go to the supermarket" refers to the action of buying groceries. The particular supermarket is not important. In the second sentence, the focus is more on the supermarket itself, not the action of shopping. Perhaps you went to a supermarket to look for a job or to hand out flyers. Here are some more examples. Some words can be countable or uncountable. Compare these two sentences. Both of these sentences are correct, but they mean different things. In the first sentence, I'm referring to one particular institution. In the second sentence, I'm talking more generally about my formal education. It may be that I went to several schools in London. Here's another example. Again, in the first sentence, the focus is on the particular church. In the second sentence, the focus is on the act of worshipping. Now compare these two sentences. Both these sentences are correct, but they mean different things. In the first sentence, home implies where your family lives. Young people often say things like, "I went home for Christmas," meaning that they spent Christmas with their parents. By contrast, a home usually refers to some sort of care institution. Now look at this sentence. Is this correct? Yes. Although beer is uncountable, the word beer can also refer to a bottle, glass, or can of beer. Here are some more examples. Compare these names. Mississippi is one of the American states, but the Mississippi is a river. The reason for the difference is that we think of a state as a place, not a thing. We think of a river more as a thing, not a place. Now look at this sentence. What's the mistake? The answer is that kingdom is a countable noun. Therefore, it needs an article. If we said a UK, it would sound as if there were several UKs. As we are in fact referring to a unique country, we must use the. The same logic applies to the EU. Union is a countable noun. Is this sentence correct? No. Again, there should be a definite article. Although states is plural, we are referring to one particular set of states, the American states. This logic explains such names as the Bahamas or the Philippines. These are archipelagos, groups of islands unified under a single name. I hope you found this video helpful. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.